So the question before us is, how do we respond to a situation where a board member clearly violates board policy?
Well, can I ask you, up until you just spoke 30 seconds ago, didn't have any ways in violation? Can you please tell me how I violated? Because when I was told with executive session, you can summarize executive session as long as you're not stating names, and I never did that. So I'm curious as to how I violated executive session.
Executive session is releasing any information that is dealt with in executive session.
See, then the 101 that was given to me was incorrect, because I have been told since I began here that you can summarize what happened in executive session as long as you're not slandering or naming names. So then I was misinformed of what was properly allowed.
I don't know where
which turned out to be in error. I'm not, when I said at the time, gee, I guess I have to break executive session because we came out of here and instead of having the normal policy where we make a motion like we've done in everything here, is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there any discussion? It was clear to me that the coordinated effort by 3 individuals to ramrod this through, lacking transparency, forced me, unfortunately, into a position where, yes, I said, I guess I'm breaking executive session. As I
What we're discussing,
okay,
is board policy, because we obviously can't discuss whether the law was broken. We can discuss it, okay, but as a board, we can't rule on whether the law was broken. What our responsibility as a board is to discuss what it is we're going to do to uphold our own policies. And the reason is because we're facing things like negotiations with contractors, which could in fact deal with millions of dollars as we repair the roofs. Those, I feel, we have to be able to guarantee people that we're going to be able to hold those things in confidence. We're going to be negotiating for teacher salaries. We're going to be negotiating with administrators. And we're talking about the need to guarantee people confidentiality when we say we're going to give them confidentiality. We told the administrators of West Geauga that we would hold an executive session so that they could discuss the candidates we wanted to hire for superintendent, the ones we thought were our finalists. And we told them what they were going to say was in confidence.
Because
and that way they could speak candidly, because it was an executive session, because one of the 2 people they were going to be working for. And therefore, there would potentially be consequences, or the appearance of consequences, for them when they spoke out if it were public. And by giving them confidentiality, they were able to be candid, and they were. Now, when we violated that, that has consequences. It has consequences for them because it makes it very difficult. It could give the appearance of consequences where there are none, or where there are. And it also puts the board in jeopardy when we go into future discussions with people where we need to promise them confidentiality, because we want to be able to give them confidentiality. We want this board's word to mean something.